Rosemary Maloney, Senior Manager of Global Travel, Expense and Card at Alteryx, and I'm here at the Raffles Center in Singapore for the GBTA 2024 APAC Conference broadcast studio. Joining me today is Ingrid Picard, Head of Commercial, Resellers and Corporations APAC from Amadeus. Ingrid, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, let's get to it. Generative AI is certainly a hot topic in travel at the moment. How are you seeing this emerge in the corporate travel sector, and what is Amadeus doing?
Oh, sure, plenty. Well, first and foremost, what is Gen AI? Gen AI is the ability to bring relevant content generated by artificial intelligence, and that content is voice, text, images. So what we're doing is taking that concept of artificial intelligence generated content to the travel industry. So specifically, we're partnering with Accenture at the moment to bring a travel assistant, AI-powered travel assistant to help corporate travelers when they do their booking in the booking tool. So the traveler will be able to ask questions around their travel policy, around time of arrival of a flight, anything you can think of through a chatbot. Okay? What we're doing as well is we're partnering with Microsoft to integrate the GPT capabilities to chat with that travel assistant and to bring generated artificial intelligence generated content. So content during the search protocol, during the booking, but also on trip, post trip, processing your expenses, and so on and so forth. So those combination of chat GPT capabilities and travel assistant will take us to places we were not 2 or 3 years ago, basically. So that's very exciting for us.
That is very exciting. It sounds great. I know that Amadeus recently released a report in partnership with Globe Trender, which outlines 7 key trends that will influence business travel over the next year. Are there trends in the report that were unheard of before this point and exclusive to 2024? And how much of these trends are directly influenced by Gen Z and the events of the last 3 years?
Oh, good question. So first and foremost, that report is available on our .com website, so amadeus.com. Please go ahead and download it. It highlights 7 new trends in travel. Of course, I'm not going to focus on and tell you what those 7 or 8 new trends are, but Gen AI definitely is the first one. So one of the positive as well is that it's available 24/7 and it's in multi-languages as well. So now when you travel to a country you don't speak the language, you can use that chatbot Gen AI capabilities to translate who you're talking to. So that's a new trend. That's pretty cool. Another one is executive field trip. So it's basically combining a strategic getaway for C-level and with some nature-based content as well. So that there's always been field trips, but it's now really the combination of those strategic leadership retreats with an element of sustainability, which lead me to my third really trend that we see emerging is the net zero heroes. So that's really coming from millennials and Gen Z, who now are really talking about sustainability a lot on social media, and they're going back to their organization and to government to ask them to empower them to be able to have trips that are more sustainable. And it's new in the sense that this generation now have the wallet that can speak. They are money empowered, and they can make that demand of organization, of government to be more sustainable and to have strategy to lead toward net zero carbon emissions. So that's the trend we're seeing.
No, that's great. Objective stacking seems to be a logical way to implement sustainable travel, which we were just speaking about. What makes this trend possible now compared to a few years ago, and how do we make travel truly worth it?
So Good question again. Objective stacking is basically stacking objective on top of the main objective, which is conducting a corporate travel. So if you in the past, you would go to meet customers or you would go to an event like GBTA and you would just go there and come back. Objective stacking is seeking and empowering travelers above and beyond the main objective of the trip, with bringing in elements of wellness, sustainability, more collaboration, cost saving, all of those objectives that you can add. So we do that, for instance, with that integration we've done with Microsoft. So we've integrated Alteryx online booking tool with Microsoft Teams. And when we book travel through Alteryx Easy, the artificial intelligence of Microsoft built behind will tell you who your colleagues are at destination. So it prompts a meeting. Okay, I'm based in Sydney. I'm coming to Singapore today. Microsoft Teams prompt all of the list of colleagues that I can do a meeting with. That's objective stacking. So I'm here for GBTA, but I'm also adding a few colleagues' meetings around that trip. I might add a day at the spa in the hotel, and all that is enabled by that new technology AI that pushes notification to you saying, you've got colleagues at destination. By the way, there's a special at the spa in the hotel you're staying in, so on and so forth. You're empowering yourself with more than just the main trip.
Yeah, that sounds great. And well, with all of that, thank you so much for all your insights on this, especially with your reporting and all of that. Ingrid, thank you for being with us today in the broadcast studio. Once again, I am Rosemary Maloney, and I'm here with Ingrid Picard of Amadeus at the 2024 APAC Conference Broadcast Studio. Thank you for watching.